What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Holding the Road. Mr. Great Fox, Big Bad Harold.
Going on now?
Harold, did you hear what happened? Is it Marion County? Right around the Ocala area?
Yeah.
They thought they had a damn serial killer on the loose.
Yeah.
Check this out.
That is right. I continue to dig through these documents tonight, and according to this arrest report, the 3 teenage victims were involved in illegal activities with their 3 suspected killers before the suspects turned on them and dumped their bodies.
This is how it goes.
Video from the Marion County Sheriff's Office shows 17-year-old Robert Robinson arrested and put in a squad car. He's one of the 3 people accused of killing the Marion County teenagers. A 12-year-old who Fox 35 is not naming, and a 16-year-old Taj Bruton are also suspects. According to the arrest affidavit, the suspects and victims were together the night they were killed. One of the victims' phones had pictures of themselves and a suspect showing off weapons and ammunition. They were believed to be smoking weed at what deputies called a trap house, where illegal drugs are sold. Investigators say they planned to rob someone for weed, and one of the victims, Layla Silvernail, was driving her car with the other victims and suspects inside.
Simple terms, there is no honor among thieves. And at some point, these 3 individuals turned on our 3 victims and murdered them.
Investigators say while interviewing the 12-year-old suspect, he told them they picked up Taj Bruton, who was wearing a ski mask. The 12-year-old claims Bruton shot Silvernail and a 17-year-old boy, and claimed he was forced to shoot the 3rd victim. The arrest report said, quote, the juvenile defendant advised he was told to shoot victim blank or his family would be killed. And when investigators questioned Robinson, the report says, quote, when asked why he shot victim blank, defendant Robinson stated, because she was still alive. She was going to snitch on us all. We was all going to go to jail for life. Silvernail's body was found Thursday on the side of the road. The 17-year-old boy was found a half-mile away in a ditch on Friday in a ski mask and a bloody gardening glove on his hand. The 3rd victim found Saturday in the trunk of Silvernail's car that appeared to be pushed into a lake 9 miles away near the trap house.
They took a life without thought. They deserve the full extent of the law.
When life switch to sports mode, hold it in the road. When you get so mad you can explode, hold it in the road. Bro, just stay focused on your goal. Don't let them crack the mold. The finish line straight ahead, bro. Hold it in the road. When life switch to sports mode, hold it in the road. When you get so mad you can explode, hold it in the road. Bro, just stay focused on your goal. Don't let them crack the mold. The finish line straight ahead, bro. Hold it in the road. Bullets with a badge.
All right, Big Bad Harold. What you got?
Man, it's just, it's hard to say, man. What can you do with somebody's youth, man? You want to try to mentor kids early and try to get on them. It's parents that got their own stuff going on, can't do what they need to do for their child, mentally, spiritually, physically. But for children this young to be this violent, minds to be this going, I don't know what you do with them. We just had where was that at with the guy that fed his son to the alligator, man.
Yeah, where was that at?
Damn it.
Yeah, I can't.
That recently happened.
Yeah.
So it's just
young man.
He was young.
Like 20.
He was young. Yeah, 20. I think his old lady was 19 that he stabbed to death. Child was 2 or something like that. So you're talking about young, ain't had enough experiences, but yet demons got to be, man. Just your mind is so gone. You doing diabolical stuff like this, man. I don't know what to do with the youth, man. As much as we can pray for them, but where do you place somebody? Juvenile detention, you try them as an adult, you're talking about 12, 17. Do we go straight to the death penalty? What do you do for these wild youth that we have like this, man? What do you do?
Harold, man, I'm at a point to where I'm willing to throw that question out that as many people want to give it a shot.
Yeah, for real.
These boys, if you listen to that sheriff,
yeah,
these boys finish.
Yeah.
12, 16, and 17 years old. Children.
Yeah.
You know, middle school kids, high school kids is over.
Life is done. And you just got started.
You didn't get started. Your life didn't even get started, man.
Yeah.
Harold, where's it coming from, bro?
Bad coaching. Got to be. Man, you know, people do dumb stuff. Oh, you know, man, it's too much of it, man. We see too much of it. We hear about too much of it, way too much of it. Like I say, man, that one about they found the baby. That was sad as hell, man.
I don't think I ever heard no shit like that.
That was sad as hell. Yeah.
These boys, that 12-year-old, he might have a shot to see freedom. But by the time freedom comes for that 12-year-old,
you won't know the world.
He gonna be so institutionalized.
Yeah, he might well stay there.
That he ain't gonna want to come home.
I will stay there.
He ain't gonna want to come home. This whole gang culture, this whole real whatever culture, we got to get rid of it, man. We got to do our best to try, you know, because a lot of these kids choosing to go down this path for whatever reason, where life just don't seem, you know, they just don't value life
at all. Careless, just don't care.
One of the boys, I think it was a 12-year-old, say, "Hey, look." One of the boys, I don't know which one it is, to talk about the other boys made him shoot one of the victims.
Yeah.
Or they was gonna kill his parents.
Yeah.
Man, damn.
Even to say that shit is wild. That's wild, man.
As parents, we have to evaluate who our children are hanging around.
Even that's hard, man.
We just got to.
But think about the way, and we talking about black folks, the way our culture of recently is. You can't just go and talk to another parent about their child without them getting defensive.
No.
Without them getting defensive. Now, I'm trying to save your child life, my child life, and we trying to be positive. But yet you won't even let me get the full story out without saying, "Oh, my baby wouldn't do that, man. That don't sound nothing like my baby, man." We don't need that. Look, our children could be this trio that went out and did this food and be gone for the rest of their life.
Yes.
You know.
Let me tell you something, man. I listened to that whole press conference of the police chief, and he was talking about, you know, when he came up and he was saying that, you know, just the village raising the child. He said, "Let me tell you something. The barber, this barber has permission to whoop his child's ass if he get out of line."
That's good.
But see, I came up in a village that was was exactly like that.
Yeah.
Any parent can discipline any child in the village that I grew up in.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And I think a lot of us done a lot better because of that, because you knew not to get out of line
around any of those.
And like I say, man, we done dumb shit when I was younger.
You had to sneak off to do it.
I tell people all the time, hey, I was one of the wrong people to hang around when I was young. You get what I'm saying? Hey, man, I'm trying to go do something stupid. But when it can't, you know, stupid meaning, but when it comes to like murder, oh no, man, I ain't trying to kill no damn body,
man. You mean going too far off in another neighborhood? You might be knocking on somebody's door and running, you know, stuff like that, man. You know,
bro. Let me tell you something. I was a knucklehead now. You know what I mean?
Older, yeah.
You know, I was a knucklehead, but when it came to murder, I wasn't with no murder. You know, I just, you know. But these kids nowadays, you know, murder is on the table.
It don't make sense, but it is. It just don't make sense.
But Harold is glorified in our culture. It's glorified in our culture. Bodies. I mean, we even got a slick name for it. You know what I'm saying? Catching bodies.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we had a young female artist made a nice song about it. You know what I'm saying? That if somebody tried me.
Oh man,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
So
yeah.
We glorify this foolishness. We glorify this foolishness, and our kids are being affected by it.
They're suffering, man.
And you don't have a lot of people. I was talking about this with the same friend last night. The only people, there's only a few that I know spoke up against, you know, the harmful promotions to our youth. You know, drugs, violence, blah, 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 all this other bullshit right here. Is of recently is Charleston White. That's why, you know what I'm saying, I support Charleston White. Umar Johnson.
Yeah.
Umar Johnson, you know, he speaks against, you know, a lot of the
they trying to help our next generation.
The genocide, basically, you know what I'm saying? The genocide
exactly what it
being
is.
Promoted in our culture. And I've heard Boyce Watkins, but Boyce Watkins kind of 50%.
Yeah.
What Boyce Watkins will do is he'll say something, then, you know, immediately apologize because he don't want no smoke.
Yeah.
With the artists that's out there.
Yeah.
Man, if you promoting this foolishness, this lifestyle, this type of culture to our children, we don't need it. Like I say, I'm listening to the radio the other day, and I'm listening to the lyrics, and I'm like, how
is this on the fucking radio?
How is this on the fucking radio?
It don't make sense, man.
And it's in heavy rotation.
Yeah. We had, even when we was growing up, we had certain songs that got to the edge, but it wasn't on the radio. You got songs that was fully wild, but you had to go buy that CD. You had to go buy the CD.
Here's the thing though, Harold. See, that's the argument that people will make against you. You know what I mean? That's the counter argument. Well, you know, y'all doing what y'all, you know, blah, blah, blah. And they've been doing this forever. They've been doing, man, it's been wrong forever, man.
And it's getting worse. It's
getting
worse.
What I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's wrong now. It's wrong then. It'll be wrong in the future. You know, it's wrong.
It's wrong, period.
Can we just accept that the fact that it's wrong? And here's the thing though. You keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result.
It ain't gonna be one, man.
We all know what that is.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. Insanity. Yeah.
That's the literal definition of insanity. Yeah. You keep doing the same shit over and over and you expecting a different result. No, it's getting worse. Until somebody stand up and say, hey, look here, man. I believe with a number of other things. But you got to man, look, we got to stop promoting this shit, man.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
We got to stop promoting this shit to you know, to ourselves and then wonder why we see these horrific results play out in our neighborhood.
Yeah.
These are children. All of them are children.
Babies. Yeah.
Six children are gone.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shot
in the head. And some reports are saying either put in the dumpster or found by the dumpster. Yeah. You know, still clinging on to life, died in the hospital. Yeah. Tragedy.
Yeah.
Shot, thrown on side of the road. Right?
Yeah.
Shot, put in a damn trunk.
And then throw it in the lake. And
throw the damn and these are children. This is no criminal mastermind.
Babies thinking like this.
These are kids. One of them should be preparing for a damn spelling test.
Yeah.
You know, these are kids that should be trying to. You understand what I'm saying? Trying to figure out algebra.
Yeah.
Or some jive like that.
Yeah.
And you out here committing murder. The police chief also said that they left, you know, evidence and clues all over the place because they children.
Children, they don't know what the hell they doing, man. They imitating what they hear, maybe even a couple movies they've seen. But the point is, it's just getting worse and worse, and we're not giving any positive energy, nothing to combat it. It's all negative right now. Everything you see is negative. Everything you hear is negative. Even with Charleston White trying to, and Umar trying to be the voice. You're talking about 2 people out of millions. We need bigger platforms talking about this stuff. We need more youth advocacy about being better, man. It's just, you need more, man.
A triple murder. This is, I have to agree with the police chief. A triple murder. I think you should be punished to the full extent of the law, including capital punishment.
But let me ask you this though. This is gonna be another one for what do we do about our youth when our youth do diabolical stuff like that. Does the parent take any blame as far as charges? Is it a deep investigation on the parent? You're talking about 3 kids that was out of sight, out of mind for however many hours it took for this process to go on. And then you not knowing your kids got a gun, you not knowing your kids are a gang affiliate, you not knowing nothing about your kids. And we was kids, we know you can sneak and do stuff, but there's no way I was going for 5 to 6 hours at that young age, 10, 12 years old, have a gun, commit murder, hide bodies, place bodies, and nobody knew where I was at all this time?
The police chief spoke about that also. He said when he talked to the parents, the parents was willing to give them the world. Like I said, I don't know their situation. I don't know if they came from single parent, dual parent, you know what I mean? Properly structured homes. I don't know. Huh. But the chances, in our community of that actually happening.
That's true.
So in this situation here, the police chief himself said that, he really can't fault the parents. That's just going on. I don't know these people. But I will say this to anybody that listen that have young children. You need to go through their belongings with a fine-tooth comb as long as they're in your house.
Well,
to make to like I say, who they're hanging with. If there's any type of weapons in your house, you need to make sure that your weapons are,
secure or whatever.
Secure. Yeah. And just the environment. I mean, we got to Black culture. Everything needs to be re-examined. Everything about Black culture needs to be re-examined. We've talked about that.
Yeah.
We have to do something different because the same hasn't been working.
Nope.
Or I don't know the numbers. But it just seemed like a spike in young folks committing these heinous crimes like this, man. Yeah. And like I say, how can you defend it? Even if they spare, because I think the 16 and 17-year-old, they're going to be charged as adults.
They will be, got to be. Yeah.
The question is, the 12-year-old, will he be charged as an adult?
Yeah, how far do you go with that?
Now, like I say, man, Harold, he a baby. If you look at him, he looked like he a baby. But what I told you, I say past 10.
It's hard, yeah. It's hard.
It's basically too late. You got to focus your energy on 10 and below, under 10, right? By the time a child get 10 years old in this culture, it's a wrap, right? Yeah. He making his own decisions, doing his own foolishness.
Because he's poisoned by so much that's around him. But that's part about me, you, and other people we know that had many talks about. It's not just you having a golden child in the house. Once your child leaves, they have to be prepared for war. That's what they're going out to. It's a war zone. There's stuff on the phones. There's stuff at school. It's bad kids. It's bad teachers. It's cops harassing you. It's everything is out there. So we need a culture as a whole. So you have allies when you go out there. If all our kids are walking a better line, that helps being able to defend against some of this foolishness. Because even us as parents, care how much you do in the house, they're going out there into a war zone. It's very hard. We need everybody to start leveling up at the same time. Otherwise, we're gonna keep having the same chaos. It's gonna be good kids sucked into foolishness.
I wanna change my position. That 12-year-old. I'm gonna say he ain't know no better. I think the 12-year-old, you give him another shot. You put him in some type of program. you evaluate him at a certain age. I would spare the 12-year-old. I spare him.
It's a lot of questions, Fox, because we don't even know, is that program just another program somebody has to call it a program and don't really rehabilitate people?
I really don't even know if the 12-year-old was a damn, hey, I'm about it. I'm with it. You know what I mean?
You don't know. You don't know. But you're willing to give it a chance.
The benefit of the doubt. I mean, 12 years old.
Yeah, because that's young. That's very young. That's very naive age.
But then again, like I say, here we go. We got the 12-year-old that was right there in Dothan. That came through. But see, he done that now. That was him.
Yeah.
And all these guns he got in the video and all that other stuff. Man, you bought that on yourself.
That was a different breed of person. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Now, I forgot which one it was, but they threatened one of them boys.
Threatened his family. He threatened his family.
Yeah, they threatened, if you don't do it, we're going to go kill your family.
Yeah.
Now, if you're telling that to a 12-year-old, hell, if you're telling that to any one of them.
Yeah.
Because they all kids.
Yeah, that's a big deal, yeah.
So, I don't know. But like I say, I could be convinced if it was within my power.
Mm-hmm.
Spare that 12-year-old. If he wasn't the one that was, hey, look here, egging all this stuff on.
Yeah. You have to evaluate him and see what he mind at.
What's the guy? I think Crime Circus.
Uh-huh.
You ever watched any Crime Circus?
Yeah.
Stuff? Yeah.
You get some deep detail, yeah.
I would like to see the interrogation.
Yeah.
I would really like to see the interrogation. So Crime Circus, if you can get your hands on that, brother, and put that information out there, be greatly appreciated. And appreciate your work also.
You do some deep work.
Oh yeah. Anything else?
Really, man, like I said, the youth is in trouble. If it is programs, funded programs, working programs that can rehabilitate our kids and even some of our younger adults after something around this type of issue, man, we need it. It's just too much going on. I don't know what you do with somebody that young, man. I don't know. 17-year-old, 16-year-old, they will be tried as adults. Somebody 10 or 12, man, it's hard.
We got to do better as parents. Everything about our culture needs to be reevaluated. Everything. Oh, yeah. All 9 areas of activity. Economics, education, entertainment, labor, law, politics, religion, sex, and war. All of it needs to be reevaluated. Not saying that all of it needs to be thrown in the trash. All of it needs to be reevaluated, especially that entertainment.
Oh, yeah.
Well, all of them are equally as important, but that's all I got, man. Y'all live right, play fair. I let
us.
Bullets with a badge, I never get a pass. We can see straight through your mask. You made a glass, homie. Just think before you do the dash, cause it might be your last. Lay you in that grass, face down. You shoulda put your hands up. I promise you the redder got them handcuffs. Look, we need to change our recreation. Let's focus on some education. How about let's fight for our reparations?